team traffic.
Lightning strikes and heavy rain move through our area as tornado warnings are issued in multiple counties. There will be a lot of cleanup today. We have Team 7 weather coverage for you now from some of the hardest hit areas.
Newscenter 7's Malik Perkins is live in Greene County where trees and power lines came down.
But we begin with Gabrielle Enright, who's in Clark County where businesses and homes were destroyed. Gabrielle.
Letitia, we are here in Park Lane. This is State Route 235. And last half hour, I was showing you the family video. We've now moved locations about 2 doors down. You can see the Sunoco station that was hit by what the National Weather Service is saying is a likely tornado. I can show you the road closed signs, too. I was talking with Sergeant Mark about that. The road itself, State Route 235, is open. You can see the traffic moving through this location. Those road closed signs are being used to keep people away from the businesses. Give you a better idea of exactly where this is. A lot of people talking about the Melody Restaurant. I'm on the side where the Melody Restaurant is. Haven't been able to tell whether there's any damage there, but most of the damage that I do see is on the side where the Sunoco station is. Now, I've got some video to show you from last night. A lot of you, like myself, watching meteorologist Brett Collar and also Chief Meteorologist Eric Elwell tracking the storm as it moved through Greene County. I know I had lots of people at the Nutter Center, lots of people I know, and also family members there when they locked it down. I watched it track into Clark County, and now you're seeing the damage as a result of it. The Family Dollar also, there's a motorcycle shop behind me. A lot of Victory motorcycles sold there. They say that a lot of those bikes are damaged. And I want to bring you back live here now to State Route 235. And in the distance, I was talking about the Family Dollar. We're going to be showing you next half hour. That right there is what you're looking at. Those trucks in the front, those are glass companies, and they are here to do some work. So obviously, as quickly as the storm moved through, people are now trying to get their businesses back on track, and if you can see the damage, it's going to take quite a bit of time. Also talking with deputies here in the area this morning, they tell me that there will likely be a news conference sometime this morning to update us on the situation. That will include members of the Sheriff's Office and also the Emergency Management Agency. Reporting live, Gabrielle Enright, Newscenter 7.
As Gabrielle mentioned just moments ago, about 3,000 people actually locked down inside that Wright State Nutter Center during these severe storms. Xenia High School is holding their graduation ceremonies. The strong winds and heavy rain barreled toward that arena. People inside the arena actually told Newscenter 7 Xenia School officials had everyone moved down to the floor, keeping them away from doors and hopefully safe. We spoke with a grandmother about what she was thinking as that storm rolled through.
Scared. And thankful at the same time that we're safe.
No one inside the Nutter Center was hurt. The National Weather Service will be taking a look at the damage across our area as soon as the sun comes up. Newscenter 7's Malik Perkins continues our Team 7 weather coverage in Greene County, where trees and power lines came down. Malik, what are you seeing there this morning?
Well, Adam, here at the intersection of Trabine and Dayton Xenia, we can see that there are flashing lights. Now, this tells us that power has been restored to the area after high winds knocked over those trees, was also brought down some of these power lines. And we're going to show you, this is how this scene looked earlier. Crews had to shut down the road as they cleaned up the debris. People in the area did report seeing a funnel cloud over Fairborn. The National Weather Service will survey the damage here later today to determine if a tornado did indeed touch down in Fairborn, and also they're going to measure how strong these winds were. And in any situation where power lines have been knocked down or blown over, it is important to make sure that you do not touch them. You cannot tell if they are live or not just by looking at them. It's best to call emergency crews to come out and take a look. Reporting live in Greene County, Malik Perkins, Newscenter 7.
Malik, thank you. And in addition to Greene County, the National Weather Service will also be assessing the damage in Clark and Miami counties. Storm Center 7 meteorologist Kirsty Zontini has a map of where the crews will be and what they're looking for. Kirsty.
That's right. They're going to be looking for a lot, Letitia, and that is because we had several tornado warnings issued on what was the same storm cell. Here's a look at a map when it comes to the actual radar loop, and you can see where those red boxes are. Those are the tornado warnings. They've been issued with a storm cell that developed just off towards Xenia here, and it continued to move its way off to the north and west. As it did so, it went through not only Greene County, portions of Clark, and then right on into Miami County. Here's a look at that map, though. So some of the storm locations locations that they are going to be keeping an eye out for. They're going to look at some damage that was reported near Trabine Road and across Dayton-Xenia Road, so the intersection of those two roads. Then if you do look here a little bit further up to the north and west, we've got where Gabrielle Enright was at that Sunoco station. A little bit further to the north and west here now, getting back into Miami County, excuse me. We've got another area where there were downed power lines and trees here. That was near South Palmer Road. And then a little bit further to the north and west, another area in Miami County. So there's actually 3 storm locations that they're going to be surveying in Miami County. Another was along Studebaker Road there. And then the final location that they will be taking a look at this morning is going to be across East Peterson Road. So there was a lot of damage, power lines down, trees down, and then you saw damage to some local businesses like that Sunoco gas station. So the Weather Service is going to be very busy this morning. It's not whether or not there was a tornado. They said at this point it is determining how many tornadoes there could have been, the exact location, and the strength. I've got to look at the rain I'm tracking for you this morning and our chance for storms over the weekend coming up, so stay with us.
Kirsty, thank you. Following major storms, AAA says to be sure to do the following things. Avoid flooded areas and washed out roads. Look out for fallen objects like downed power lines and trees. And after the sun comes out, go outside of your home to check for structural damage, loose power lines, and possible gas leaks. Of course, if you do smell gas, call authorities immediately.
And stay with us right here at Newscenter 7 throughout the morning. We'll have more live updates from the hardest hit areas. And remember, you can track all the storms moving through our area with our team of meteorologists just by downloading our WHIO weather app. It has watches and warnings as they're issued. Also, it has audible alerts. To download, just search WHIO weather in your app store.
It is 5